So let's get started. Resources. It tracks changes to resources configuration and provides a history of configuration changes over time. Seems to be the correct answer, but first let's discuss remaining choices. The findings or suspicious activities. While it provides security insights, it may not be the primary tool for reviewing users' activity through API calls. Are used. This is the correct answer. Option C. AWS Organizations. Organization is a service for managing multiple AWS accounts. While it helps in organizing and managing accounts, it is not designed specifically. Hello everyone, my name is Rafi Saeed and I am excited to have you here for another 591 Lab video. Our focus today is on the AWS Cloud Practitioner exam, where we will be exploring new exam questions and answers. I'll break down key concepts with hands-on demos to make it super easy to understand. But before we get started, let me give you a quick peek into what 591 Lab is all about. 591 Lab is top IT training and certification exam brand in China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, and Singapore. Our mission at 591 Lab is to provide our client with exceptional exam preparation experience for certification in AWS, Cisco, Huawei, Aruba, Juniper, Palo Alto, and Fortinet exam tracks. So today we are going to discuss about some interesting exam topics: Elastic Compute Cloud, EC2, AWS Config, CloudTrail, Redshift, Cloud Adoption Framework, and Service Catalog. So let's get started. Question number 1. Which type of AWS storage is ephemeral and is deleted when an Amazon EC2 instance is stopped or terminated? Option A. Elastic Block Store. EBS provides persistent block level storage volumes that can be attached to Amazon EC2 instances. EBS volume persists independently of the EC2 instance lifecycle. So this is not the correct answer. Option B. Amazon EC2 instance store volume. Instance store, also known as ephemeral storage, is local, temporary storage that is directly attached to the EC2 instance. It's ideal for temporary storage needs, but it's deleted when the instance is stopped or terminated. So this seems to be the correct answer. Option C. Elastic File System. EFS is a scalable and persistent file storage service that can be shared across multiple EC2 instances. It is not ephemeral and persists independently of the EC2 instance lifecycle. So this one is also incorrect. Option D. Amazon S3. S3 is a durable and scalable object storage service. It is not ephemeral and it is not tied to the lifecycle of an EC2 instance. Therefore, this is also not the correct answer. For ephemeral storage that is deleted when an EC2 instance is stopped or terminated, option B, Amazon EC2 instance store, is the correct choice. So let's navigate to the console to explore how to select instance store volume from the EC2 dashboard. Alright, so we are logged into the console. So this is the EC2 dashboard. Let's launch an instance. From here you can choose an AMI. So let's browse for more AMIs. So if you want to launch an instance store volume, let's navigate to community AMIs and scroll down. As you can see there, you can choose root device type as an instance store volume. So let's select instance store. So you can choose any community AMI which basically support instance store volume, which is ephemeral storage, and whenever you stop the machine, the storage is basically deleted. All the files you stored on that machine will be deleted. So keep in mind, this is not the persistent storage. So let's select any AMI. Alright, so as you can see, from here you can change the instance type. So let's click on compare instance types. Alright, so as you can see there, these all the instance types supported by instance store volume. Alright, so I leave it to this instance type. I don't want to change this for now, but if you want to make any changes as per your requirement, you can choose from all these options. So let's select instance type. Alright, so let's create a key pair, or because we don't need to access any machine, so let's use 511 lab key pair. From here you can make all the required changes, like if you want to make some network configurations or allow any particular ports within the security group, you can make all the changes from network. Let's launch this instance. Alright, so let's move to the next question. Question number 2. Which AWS service is used to track, record and audit configuration changes made to AWS resources? Option A, AWS Shield. AWS Shield is managed DDoS protection service. It is not focused on tracking or auditing configuration changes, so this is not the correct answer. Option B, AWS Config. AWS Config is a service that enables you to assess, audit and evaluate the configuration of your AWS resources. It tracks changes to resources configuration and provides a history of configuration changes over time. This seems to be the correct answer, but first let's discuss remaining choices. Option C, AWS IAM. IAM is a service for managing access to AWS services and resources. While it is critical for access control, it is not designed for tracking and auditing configuration changes. So this one is also not the correct answer. Option D, Amazon Instructor. Instructor is a security assessment service that helps improve the security and compliance of applications deployed on AWS. It is not focused on tracking or auditing configuration changes. So answer D is also not correct. For tracking, recording and auditing configuration changes made to AWS resources, the correct answer is option B. So let's access the console and learn how to review changes made to AWS using config. Alright, so we are logged into the console and this is AWS config dashboard. So first thing first, make sure AWS config is enabled in your AWS console. So navigate to the settings and make sure recording is turned on. Alright, so let's configure some AWS config rule to ensure compliance with your desired configuration. These rules will help you detect any violation. So let's click on the rules. And from here you can add any kind of rule as per the requirement. Even you can create your customized rules as well. Alright, so in case a resource violation your configuration rule, AWS config enables you to set up automatic remediation. So you just need to select the incompliant rules and you can perform action from here or re-evaluate the resource. Alright, so AWS config provides a comprehensive view of your AWS environment, helping you to maintain a secure and compliant infrastructure. Feel free to explore more features and customization options as you integrate with AWS config into your workflow. Alright, so let's jump on the next question. A company wants to improve its security posture by reviewing user activity through API calls. Which AWS service will meet this requirement? Option A, AWS WAF. AWS WAF is a web application firewall that helps protect web applications from common web exploits. It is not designed specifically for reviewing user activity through API calls, so this is not the correct answer. Option B, Amazon Detective. Detective is a service that helps analyze, investigate, and identify the root cause of security findings or suspicious activities. While it provides security insights, it may not be the primary tool for reviewing users' activity through API calls. So this one also not the correct answer. Option C, Amazon CloudWatch. CloudWatch is a monitoring and observability service that collects and tracks metrics, logs, and events. While it is valuable for monitoring, it does not provide detailed insight into user activity through API calls. So option C is also incorrect. Option D, AWS CloudTrail. CloudTrail is a service that records API calls made on your AWS account. It provides a history of events, including details about the identity that made the API call, the time of the call, and the action performed. CloudTrail is specifically designed for auditing and reviewing user activity, making it suitable for improving security posture. So, for reviewing user activity through API calls and enhancing security posture, option D, AWS CloudTrail is the most appropriate choice. Alright, so let's dive into the console and explore the process of accessing and reviewing CloudTrail logs. Alright, here on dashboard you get an instant overview of recent events. It's a snapshot of what's been happening in your AWS environment. Click on the event history for a detailed breakdown. It's like a timeline of all the action performed in your account. You can quickly scan through and each entry provides specific about who did what and when. If you need to focus on specific activities, use the filters, narrow down by time, user. This helps you zero in on exactly what you're looking for and keeps things efficient. Click on the event to see the details. The JSON view gives you a raw breakdown of the requests and responses. That's the CloudTrail dashboard in a nutshell. It's your command center for AWS account visibility. Regularly viewing logs here ensures you stay on top of AWS environment. Alright, so let's jump to the next question. Question number 4. A company wants to operate a data warehouse to analyze data without managing the data warehouse infrastructure. Which AWS service will meet this requirement? Option A, Amazon Aurora. Amazon Aurora is a relational database service, not a data warehouse. It is not designed specifically for data warehousing and analytical workloads, so this is not the correct answer. Option B, Amazon Redshift Serverless. Redshift Serverless is designed to allow users to run analytical queries on large datasets without managing the underlying infrastructure. It automatically scales resources based on demand, and users can focus on query and analyze data without managing the infrastructure. This seems to be the correct answer, but before finalizing the correct choice, let's discuss remaining options. Option C, AWS Lambda. Lambda is a serverless compute service that allows you to run code without provisioning or managing servers. While it can be used for various tasks, including data processing, it is not dedicated data warehousing service. So this answer is also not correct. Option D, Amazon RDS. RDS is a managed relational database service that includes operation for various database engines, but it is not specifically designed for data warehousing. So option D is also incorrect. For the requirement of operating a data warehouse to analyze data without managing the infrastructure, option B, Amazon Redshift Serverless, is the most suitable choice. Let's explore the operation involved in managing a data warehouse with Redshift. Amazon Redshift Provision is a great choice for customers who need to custom provisioning environment with more granular controls. And with Redshift Serverless, you can start new data warehousing workloads in minutes with dynamic auto-scaling, no infrastructure management, and a pay-per-usage pricing model. Because the customer does not worry about pausing and resuming their Amazon Redshift cluster anymore, the administration of their data warehouse is simplified by moving their producer Amazon Redshift cluster to Redshift Serverless. With Redshift Serverless, the customer pays for compute only when the data warehouse is in use. In the scenario, the customer observes a saving of up to 65% on their annual cost by using Redshift Serverless as a producer, while still getting better performance on their workloads. Question number 5. A company needs a bridge between technology and business to help evolve to a culture of continuous growth and learning. Which perspective in the AWS Cloud Adoption Framework serves as this bridge? Option A, People. The people perspective in AWS Cloud Adoption Framework focuses on building the necessary skills, roles, and processes within the organization to support cloud adoption. It addresses the cultural and organizational changes needed for a successful transition to the cloud. including fostering a culture of continuous growth and learning. This perspective recognizes that the success of cloud adoption involves people, skill development, and organizational change management. Seems to be the correct choice, but let's discuss available options. Option B, governance. The governance perspective in the AWS CAF focuses on defining and implementing governance policies and controls to ensure compliance, manage risk, and optimize costs. While governance is crucial, it does not directly address the cultural aspect and continuous learning emphasized in this question. So, this is not the correct answer. Option C, operations. The operations perspective in the AWS Cloud Adoption Framework focuses on managing and operating the cloud environment efficiently. It addresses operational excellence and the practice for day-to-day cloud operation. This one is also incorrect. Option D, security. Security perspective in the AWS Cloud Adoption Framework focuses on designing and implementing security measures and controls to protect data and workloads in the cloud. While security is crucial, it does not directly address the cultural aspect of continuous growth and learning. So this is also incorrect. For fostering a culture of continuous growth and learning as a bridge between technology and businesses, option A, people, is the correct perspective in the Cloud Adoption Framework. Let's review the evolution of AWS Cloud Adoption Framework perspective and foundational capabilities. Alright, so this is Cloud Adoption Framework, which you can download from here. So, for forecasting a culture of continuous growth and learning as a bridge between technology and business, option A, people, is the correct perspective in the AWS Cloud Adoption Framework. Question number 6. A company wants to manage deployed IT services and govern its infrastructure as code templates. Which AWS service will meet this requirement? Option A, AWS Resource Explorer. Resource Explorer is a tool for visualizing the AWS resources in your account and their relationship. It is not specifically designed for managing deployed IT services or governing IAC templates. So this is not the correct answer. Option B, AWS Service Catalog. Service Catalog allows organizations to create and manage catalogs of IT services that are approved for use on AWS. It enables the management of deployed services and govern IAC or infrastructure as code templates, ensuring that only approved resources and configuration are used. This is the correct answer. Option C, AWS Organizations. Organization is a service for managing multiple AWS accounts. While it helps in organizing and managing accounts, it is not designed specifically for governing IAC templates or managing deployed services. This one also not the correct answer. Option D, AWS Systems Manager. Systems Manager provides a unified user interface so you can view operational data from multiple AWS services. While it helps with operational tasks, it is not the primary service for governing IAC templates. So this is also not correct. For managing deployed IT services and governing infrastructure as code, AWS Service Catalog is most suitable choice. Let's navigate into the console and explore how we can utilize Service Catalog. Alright, so we are logged into the console and this is the AWS Services Catalog dashboard. So within AWS Service Catalog, think of portfolios as a collection of products. These could be predefined templates, application, or any AWS resources. Let's explore how to create and manage portfolios to suit your organization needs. So let's create a portfolio. You can specify any name of your choice. Portfolio description is optional and you can assign owner's name. Also assign tags if you want to. Otherwise just create the portfolio. Now let's jump into the products. So these are the individual AWS resources or applications that you can include in your portfolios. We'll add a product to a portfolio and understand how it's set up for easy deployment. So click on the portfolio, and from here you can create a product. Alright, so product type is CloudFormation, or you can choose the Terraform or any external one. So let's specify a product name. Product description is optional. You can assign any owner name as per your choice. Distributor is also optional. So I have template available, so I'll upload it from here. So this is my template, which is in JSON format. I'll select this one. You can specify any version name. So let's insert version name. Description is also optional. These are the texts, and just create product. Alright, so product has been successfully created, and if you want to add any constraints, which you can create from here. So from here you can assign different type of constraints, like if you want to allow any IAM role to the users before launching this particular product, you can add this constraint, or there are other choices as well. You can also assign access from here. So if you want to grant access to particular group of IAM or any user or role, you can select from here. Alright, so this is it for today. Thank you all for attending today's class at 5nano Lab. We hope you found the material informative and helpful. Remember, practice is critical to mastering any new skill, so review the course content and keep practicing with 5nano Lab help and support. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to contact us. We appreciate your participation and look forward to seeing you in our future classes. Have a great day.